The third curriculum on offer is the IB Diploma Program. So just to take you through the background of our school, GPS Brookes Kochi is the coming together of two institutions, GET, Global Education Trust, as well as Brookes Educational Group. We have come together to provide world-class education. We have on offer both the PYP as well as the DP program, and schools are right across the world, as you can see there. We have schools across continents, and we draw inspiration from each of them. Today, of course, the talk is about what is the IB DP program, the IB Diploma program. The IB Diploma program consists of 6 subjects. 6 subjects which IB says students should take in order to ensure that they are fit for the future world. And IB also says there are core subjects that needs to be taken. Subjects which I will explain what it is all about a little later. Going on to what we have to offer at GPS Brookes Kochi is, as you can see, in Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now, if you're wondering, if I want to do engineering, if I want to do medicine, how do I take all 6 and yet qualify for those entrance exams? IB is aware of that, and hence IB allows students to take 3 sciences. So if medicine and engineering is what you want to pursue, IB has made a route for that too. Okay, I had talked about the core. Along with the 6 subjects, IB has the core group of subjects. We've got the theory of knowledge. Students sitting here belong to the digital age. They are prone to looking at things and accepting what is seen as the truth. We need them to think critically. TOK, an integral part of the IB, teaches children just that, to think critically, to analyze and to question. How do we know what we know? In the core 2 is the extended essay. This is a mini research paper of 4,000 words. Students who are young as 16, 17, they write mini research papers, which they are guided through by supervisors who are allotted to them, who teach them the critical skills of how to do research. Not just click a link, get what's on Wikipedia and run with that. They teach them how to be scholars. This is their first step towards being scholars. And they also teach them the importance of citations, how to credit information that has been taken from elsewhere to people who rightly deserve it. Making students future fit for colleges. Moving on to something that's also very important to IB, the Creativity, Activity and Service Program. We touch the minds of students. But what about the heart? We need to touch that too. A complete individual is one who can balance the head and the heart. So, IB has, through the Creativity, Activity and Service element, reached out to students to develop their inner potential. And if one has developed one's inner potential, how can one be far away from giving to society? Hence, service forms a very important element for the IB. And if you are going to college, your good grades help you as an individual. Your desire to help others proves that you are a good fit for college. So that's the IB program in a gist. So what do exams look like? We do have exams and we need to tackle that. So IB has external exams and internal assessment component too. Now, our subjects are divided into SL and HL subjects. HL subject means that students require to write 3 papers in that subject. So, for all the HL subjects, 3 papers are required to be written. For the SL subjects, 2 papers are required to be written. And in order to ensure that it's not just a one-time exam, a day when perhaps things are not working well for a student, IB also ensures that there is internal assessments for every single subject that's taken. 20% of marks or 25 in the case of SL subjects come from these internal assessments, which are again a kind of mini research paper written with the guidance facilitated by the subject teacher. So that's what the scores look like. If you've got a perfect score, you would have hit 45 on 45. Difficult to get, but not impossible. And we are a school that's only 3 years old, okay? And our student last year, Ananjan Pillai, got 43 out of 45. So we were able to move forward with excellent scores, which placed Ananjan Pillai in one of the most prestigious colleges, the Imperial College, London. And for those who can't quite remember Ananjan, you may remember My Fair Lady, Mr. Higgins. That was Ananjan. Our admission requirements are, as you can see over here. We do have an interview with a senior management member of our Brookes school. So both the schools work together and we get our cohort. So what does the timeline look like? For those who have done the CBSE, you might wonder, well, the IB, uncharted waters, what does it contain? What exactly is it? Will I fit in? We have a pre-IB program so that we ensure students can understand what the IB is, understand what research is, understand how to develop skills that make IB what it is. So we hand-hold you through that process. And what we have charted over there in the previous is that you'll be writing your exams should you join the IB in May 2027. So it's a 2-year program. Okay, this is a question that every IB teacher gets. My child has done the IB. Will they be able to study in India? Well, yes, of course they can study in India. The Association of Indian Universities has accepted the IB on par with CBSE as well as other curriculums. So there's absolutely no problem in joining an Indian university. We in IB pride ourselves with the thought that we are opening doors to 2 kinds of avenues for our children. You can study in India, but if you choose to study abroad, the IB is well recognized. You can go there and study too and do very well. If you're planning to go abroad, there are credits given for studying if you have studied the IB. So what do these credits mean? Credits mean that as a freshman, you would not require to do certain subjects, which would translate into lesser fees and lesser time in the first year. For us, when we look at our students, we hope to develop them into complete individuals who are future fit. The world is changing fast, and we need to ensure that our children fit into that world with skills that are required for the 21st century. So, what IB does is every 5 years, it revamps and completely redesigns every subject, making it what is required for the industry. So, backward planning is not something that only teachers do. IB does it too, and it takes that very, very seriously, ensuring that our children find themselves in a productive space. Okay, so this is something that we hope to have soon. The IB, alongside the DP, has what is known as the CP program, the Careers program. The Careers program is IB's initiative of taking 2 subjects from the DP and ensuring that students get some kind of experience in what is required in the industry. So, IB is ensuring that students who do the CP program can quickly get into whichever industry is their choice. For the adults in the room here, I want you to think back to your grade 11 and 12. There must have been some subjects that you wish you could just put away. IB has heard you. Our children need not study subjects that they have no desire to pursue. They are now going to focus on those subjects which would help them get that edge for their career. With that, I end my presentation. It's a variety of choices that you have in front of you. And I hope you will take time to think, ponder, because the choices that you make today and over the next few weeks and perhaps months are going to have a significant impact on your future. May you make the right choice. May you forever be successful. Thank you so much for your time.